What's up, CTT? We back with another video, and we got something special for y'all today. Story time. Correct. Oh my God.
You had me in the box.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Anyway, CTC, we got some story time for y'all. We're gonna tell y'all about
39 hours of being in labor. It was hard.
Although 13 hours, she knew she was in labor.
I did. Okay, so starting off.
Normal day.
It's Christmas Eve. I wake up.
I gotta work, so I get up early. It was like 3:30ish.
I don't know when you got up, but he was already gone. I wake up. My mother calls me, and she's like, "You going to the same club with us?" So I'm like, "Yeah, I'll go. I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm sitting in the house." So then I go to the bathroom, and I'm like, "Mom," I was like, something. I was like, "I don't know if this may be a little TMI, but I was like, I don't know if this is discharge, fluid, or what." And she was like, "It's girl, you probably fine. You ain't nothing wrong with you. You fine." I was fine. Okay. Got dressed. Me, her, my dad go to Sam's Club. We go to Walmart. Then we went to the dollar store, Target. Big Lots, I think. No, we go to Big Lots. We were supposed to go to Big Lots. Then I come back home by like this 7:30 in the morning. I come back home. It was like 12:01. He comes home, takes a nap.
Normal.
You take a nap.
No, never take. Yeah, because I ain't taking a nap because my mom was tired. I was tired of shit.
Yeah, then we go to his mother's house.
Play Uno. Eat.
Playing Uno. His niece Davia there. Shout out to you. Gang gang.
Nails by Davia.
Oh yeah, she has a page on Instagram, Nails by Davia. Go follow her. She's starting her own business. Young black 13-year-old. She does a thing. I'm gonna put the description down below. Oh, ain't no description.
Here's the description. You can put the description out like crazy. You can put the link to her daggone channel on there.
She got a YouTube nail channel?
No, you can put the link to her Instagram.
Oh yeah, something like that. I do all that, y'all. Y'all know it's got a lot going on. But we over there playing Uno, order dominoes. We on the phone forever, tracking them, calling them like, "Where y'all at?"
They charged my card 3 fucking times. Right? That was it, right? That was when they
that was that day. They charged us card 3 times. Then the food come. I start eating and I'm like, ooh.
Alright, so all of a sudden something went wrong. And I looked at Chunk and I'm like, she usually have contraction pains, but it's usually like, she had some of them where she really couldn't talk like that. She was like, and she was like, I'm alright. And I'm like, nah, these joints starting to get serious. So
his mother asked me, was the pain further down?
Because even my mother seen the difference in how she was like treating to her thing. Yeah, she wasn't eating or nothing. I'm like, and in my back of my head, I'm like, oh man, she coming tonight. I'm like, she coming tonight. There's no way she not coming.
And this is at 8 o'clock at night, y'all.
This was, mind you, we can forget it. I'll get to that later when we get to that point. But
so from 7:30 in the morning when I told my mother that I didn't know what it was that was happening,
she was at
to 8 o'clock. Between them, my water had broke.
Yeah, and she thought it was just like, she just kept peeing because she had called me when I was at work and was like, I can't stop peeing. This, that, and the third, and I'm like.
And for everybody that thinks that your water breaks like on TV, no,
it's weird.
That didn't happen to me.
It's weird. I think it's different for everybody.
I guess that didn't happen to me. Some people do get the gush, but I didn't get that.
Yeah, but we had stopped packing up from my mother's house and was like, you know what, let's just go home because we got some stuff. Because I had to go to work early. And I was
gonna come home and sit in the tub.
Yeah, she was because she was.
No, you was off the next day because it was Christmas.
Yeah, I was off. I was off.
So yeah. I was gonna come home, sit in the tub because that normally helped when I was having contractions or Braxton Hicks, as I thought they were. And
yeah, so we just left. We just left, and on the way home, she was starting to feel a lot of pain. Like it started coming bad, and it got to the point where it got so bad. We was walking up to the house, and she would like kind of pause, but she would keep walking. But once we got in the house, and she had put down her purse, I think she couldn't even stand up straight. She was literally just hunched over, and she was like, "Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh." I'm nervous at this point because I'm like, the only thing I need to do at this point is get her there, right? Because I'm not delivering the baby. Because if I had to deliver the baby, well, we would have been there 39 hours late. But anyway, but if I had to deliver the baby,
it wouldn't have got delivered. But it got to 9:15. I called my doctor because it made it an hour for contractions. Called my doctor. We was hoping to go to another hospital, but we couldn't go there. 9:15 come, we head to the hospital. 9:40, we get to the hospital.
Oh my gosh, the trouble starts.
And the contractions were...
It got so bad I had to wheel her into the hospital in a wheelchair.
I didn't know how to get out of the car.
And for all the fellas out there, if your woman is pregnant and she's going through contractions, it's a weird state when you go through where she's having this intense pain and then she go back to being normal. It is by far one of the scariest things you had to deal with, because it would be a point in time when I'm like, "You alright? You alright?" And she'd be like,
I'm gonna put a clip in.
Then she'd be like,
and y'all
"Yeah, everything's fine. I'm good. And I'd be like, "What the heck is going on?"
Here go a clip of what I went through.
Yeah, watch this. Check this out. You sitting up too high? You said you're sitting up too high? Want me to do it?
Y'all see that?
Yeah.
It was hard.
That day was crazy. Like,
so
that day was...
it got to, when we get to the hospital, we check in with the lady at the front desk. They put me in triage.
How long? We was in there for like 4 hours.
And we was there in triage from
8:30.
No, dummy.
9.
It was almost 10 o'clock. And we didn't get into our room until 1 or 2. No, 2 something.
2, yeah.
I got stuck so many times in my hand. I had a big bruise.
Oh my gosh, she was all bruised up. I don't want to say she didn't know what she was doing, but I think she was kind of nervous. She was sticking chunk in all the wrong places to get the IV in her.
Here's another clip of when I got my IVs in. Yeah, y'all. So his daughter wanted to make her way into this world. We're in the hospital. These nurses don't know what they're doing. This shit hurts. Stuck me 50 times.
Telling you, dog.
It was bad. Hopefully y'all seen the IV, because they finally got it in this hand. And to this day, this hand's still sore.
Thank you to that nurse that knew what she was doing. She came in and it was smooth sailing from there. I mean, Choke was still going through the pain because they couldn't give her the epidural yet.
No, I had it. But I didn't want to push the medicine. So I was trying to take as much pain as I could.
What you had the epidural in the triage room?
You were asleep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You woke up and they moved you to the other side. So you was like in and out.
All right, so I didn't want to do this, but she might as well insert the pictures of me being asleep. I mean...
The videos? Oh, yeah. Daddy's sleeping. Daddy's tired. That's the monitor. No, I didn't get the epidural until...
You got into the room. That's what I'm saying, yeah.
You were asleep.
Right, but I'm talking about... You didn't... I was talking about how...
Oh, we was doing it to y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a while. But when we got in the room, probably like an hour or 2 after being in the room, they came and gave me my epidural. When we got to the hospital, I was only 1 centimeter dilated. It was a long night. I didn't get no sleep. The pain was kicking in.
Nothing to eat.
Nothing to eat, just ice and cranberry juice.
Nothing to eat. I mean, literally zero.
So from 8 o'clock, Christmas Eve, all the way until
11:07 Christmas Day.
All the way until 1, 2 something that morning when we moved into our room. That's when I got the peanut butter and jelly.
Oh yeah.
So it was hard. So
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Basically, I didn't eat till December 26th.
That's what I'm saying. The very next day, the day after Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't eat for a whole day, basically.
So I had a few nurses that knew what they were doing, and some nurses and a doctor that tried to convince me. Well, she actually convinced me to get a C-section. She had my mind. At that point, I was so tired. I was exhausted. My voice was gone.
Hungry.
I was hungry, in pain. The medicine was flowing. Then they gave me Pitocin. The Pitocin went up to level 20.
Oh my God!
And they took it down because they said my baby heart dropped.
For those of you who don't know what Pitocin is, it's a drug to increase the amount of contractions that you have. Correct?
It
speeds it up.
Makes it more painful.
It speeds it up. And at a point in time, it was all going good. All right, so basically, Christmas Day, everything was going basically how we wanted it to go. Every 3 hours, she was getting 3 centimeters dilated, I think, right? Or 2 centimeters dilated every 3 hours or something like that.
No,
but every 3 hours, it was basically going perfectly
fine. Every hour, I was moving up.
Basically, it was going perfectly fine until I think about 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, she was...
4 o'clock, things stopped. Because remember, we thought she was going to be here by 4 o'clock. Your mother did. And things stopped.
She was 7 centimeters dilated at 4 o'clock, correct?
I think so.
And she was still 7 meters dilated by like 8 o'clock.
No, by 8 o'clock I was
8
or 9.
8, and she wasn't moving. She basically wasn't moving. It was probably basically a stalemate.
And then one doctor kept coming in. Oh, well, her head isn't down enough. We're getting concerned. Her heart rate's dropping. But we're gonna try everything we can. Da 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 da. She comes back. Still at. This is when I moved to 9. The nurse tells me I'm at 9.5. Things can go faster. She's gonna up the Pitocin again. I'm gonna be all right. So the doctor comes in. Oh no, I feel 9, and she's not even moving. The baby's still up too high. So this is concerning. So at this point, you need to get a C-section. Of course, my first child, hearing that my baby heart rate is dropping, I had to get a C-section. I got upset. I started crying. It's the only time I cried. The pain, I dealt with it. To hear that I had to get a C-section was hard. So I cried. It was something I didn't want. But if I had to get it to get my baby out safe and her to be okay, I was going to do it. My mom came in. She was like, don't get upset. It's going to be all right. I'm signing the papers saying that I'm just going to get the C-section. I'm over it. I'm tired. I just want the baby out. I just want her to be safe. I basically was just in the bed agreeing to get a C-section. But until Dr. Lamarcus came in.
Whoa.
And Nurse Christina.
Yeah, Nurse Christina and Dr. Lamarcus.
Those two I will remember forever.
They are the most amazing doctor/nurse duo you can ever have possible.
Wherever
period.
They deliver
I don't care where they deliver at to have deliver your baby. At this point, when she was telling her the C-section is that and the third, I didn't want her to have the C-section. I kept asking her, was she okay? But at that point, she was fed up. And in that type of predicament, a husband or a man won't fight his wife on her decision of after going through 39 hours of.
Well, at that point, it was probably 36.
It was about 36. Either way, 36 hours of straight agony and pain is just. At that point, you side with your wife, and if she feels as though that's the best thing for. My advice to you is to do what she says, but if there's a way to convince her, try to convince her, but don't push her. It won't do nothing but make her more upset.
So when the doctor came in, he was like, "Look, what's making you want a C-section? This baby can come out vaginally." So I'm like, I'm tired. They telling me that the baby's heart is dropping. I want her to be safe. I want to be safe. Let's just get this over with. I'm tired. I haven't eaten nothing. I just don't have the energy to push. Just get her out with a C-section. And that's the only choice I have. That's the choice I have. What makes you think that's the only choice you have? I can get this baby out vaginally. I'm tired. That's all I could say was I'm tired. My voice, I really couldn't talk. Like I said, my voice went away. I was exhausted. Remind you, I was up 7:30 Christmas Eve. Never went to sleep. And at this point, it's like 10 o'clock. 9:30, 10 o'clock at night on Christmas Day. And I'm still in labor. Still haven't went to sleep. So up the whole time I'm in labor. So the whole 36 hours that we was at, I'm still in labor. 37, 38, whatever, late hours. I was still up, tired. Didn't know what else to do. He said, I'm going to tell you one thing. If you get a C-section, your healing process is going to take 10 times longer. You're going to bleed a lot more. Anything can happen. You can have to get a blood transfusion because you can lose a lot of blood. Once he said that, a little energy came. Let's try this vaginal way. And he said, that's my girl. You my cousin today. Yeah. And I'm telling you, you family. We're doing this vaginally.
If you was my cousin, I would tell you, you ain't getting no C-section. We're going to do this vaginally.
And Nurse Christina said, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to have everybody leave the room. Y'all take y'all nap.
15 minutes.
Get some energy. And we're going to start this. So everyone left the room. Me and him was in there. We took a nap. My dad somehow came in the room, took a nap with us.
I was so tired, and I know she was so tired because I was praying and fell asleep.
Yeah,
so
it was a lot of prayers going up. Thank you guys that prayed for us. All the family members that was out there praying. Thank you so much.
It was a movie scene. You know how people say it feels like a movie? Like, that was a movie. That was a movie. Fast forward 30 minutes later.
We started the process of having a vaginal delivery. Of course, I had to get the oxygen to keep her heartbeat, my heartbeat, and everything up. And Dr. Marcus, he worked that thing out. And
say what you want to say, man.
He delivered this baby. She was 8 pounds, 5.9 ounces.
I looked down, and I will never look down again.
I almost passed out.
I don't do good with blood, so
well, that's not why I almost passed out.
Well, me on my I am I'm a sucker when it comes to blood. I don't do well with blood, not even my own. So I looked down when I wasn't supposed to, and Nihara was covered in blood. I mean, like,
this is a little TMI, but it's okay.
Like
delivery log.
You ever seen? I know y'all seen Blade before when he come out the blood and it's just that's what. Oh my gosh! Don't look down, man. If you can't take it, please, whatever you do, have somebody else hold the leg, and you just stay in the corner like my mother did when she skated
hold the leg. Hold the leg. Men, you can do it.
We all can do it.
But
it was.
I almost passed out when I seen how big she was.
She was huge.
I didn't expect that big of a baby to come out of me.
8 pounds, 5 ounces.
I was in shock. So I had to just grab my oxygen mask and just breathe in and out because
she was not carrying that big of a baby when you look at.
I'll show you a picture of me when I was 9 months.
Right? Did she look like she was carrying an 8 pound, 5 ounce baby? Hell no.
We thought that she was going to be 6, 7.
But I'm going to tell you one thing. Chunk did carry a lot of weight. Like, I think it was like 3 weeks before she delivered that baby. It wasn't even that. It was like, after that, like, your feet start getting swollen. Your legs start getting swollen.
Yeah.
Like,
2 to 3 weeks before I had
it was crazy because she was perfectly, I mean, she had the,
and that really was a sign of that she was coming soon.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she came on Christmas.
But my baby was born. Yeah. And
She was born on Christmas at 11:07.
That means she gets one gift.
No, she would never.
That means you get one gift.
I would never.
And she gets more gifts. But I get a lot of gifts for her. Right.
Anyways, it was rough. Then I tore, had to get stitches. That was a process.
It was bad. Hot fries challenge. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna do this challenge. I love these challenges. I dogged her. We're gonna do another challenge soon, but she keep hating on it, so she won't want to do it. I know we was real serious just now, but just had to turn into something like real funny real quick or something like that, so we can just like up the ante. So we're gonna do this. Hot fry. One for you.
I get my own.
Okay, okay.
I don't know where your fingers been probably in your butt.
In your butt.
That's too small.
You can't.
Well, that was too small.
All right, come on.
Maybe
That's too small too.
Okay.
You just hungry now. Now you just hungry. Okay, perfect. All right.
Wait.
Hot fries challenge. So the first person that eats this hot fry and swallows it wins. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, bit my lip.
Done. Ha Got you.
She only won because I dog you. One more. 2 hot fries this time.
Cool. You got 2 small ones?
Don't be worried about what I got. Just grab 2. I ain't always worried about what I got.
3,
2, 1.
2. This nigga cheated.
I'm a little hungry. I ain't gonna hold you.
I know, but hungry.
All right, bro.
3, 2, 1.
I won. All right. Ooh.
Lord.
Ah.
I'm good. This ain't nothing.
All right, CTC. Thank y'all for chilling with us one more time. You know what I'm saying? We had to get this out of here. But like, comment, subscribe. You know, sharing is caring, as usual. And team 2.
And here are a couple pictures of Nihara Taylor Woodward. Peace.